All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going after one of the biggest questions there is, but we're going to flip the script on the answer you've always heard. See, this isn't about finding your purpose, it's about building it. So, yeah, let's fire up the forge.
So let me just ask you, are you still searching for it? Scrolling and reading, just waiting for that lightning bolt moment, that one thing that's going to make it all make sense? And if you're just feeling more and more lost the longer you look, trust me, you are not alone.
And here's the truth, the really hard truth that might actually set you free. It isn't out there. Your purpose isn't hiding behind a career change or at the bottom of a self-help book. The search itself, that's the trap. But look, this isn't bad news. This is where your power actually begins.
To really get this, we need to talk about something I call the purpose paradox.
You know the myth we're all sold. It goes something like this. Your life is a locked door, and somewhere out there in the world, there's one special magical key called your purpose. All you have to do is find it, unlock the door, and boom, instant meaningful life. It's all about discovery, right? Well, here's the paradox. What if the very act of searching is what's keeping you in that locked room? What if looking for something out there is making you completely blind to the power you have right here, right now? It's a search that's almost designed to make you feel like you're not whole, like you're missing a piece of yourself. So let's break down exactly why this whole searcher mindset is so, well, destructive. When you're in search mode, you get caught in this downward spiral. It turns your life into a kind of cosmic scavenger hunt, right? A pass or fail test. And because you're always looking to the horizon, you completely devalue your life right now, thinking the real part starts later. This just creates massive anxiety. What if I pick the wrong thing? And worst of all, it outsources the responsibility. It suggests that your fulfillment is in someone else's hands. So this really creates two totally different ways to live. On one side, you have the searcher. They're just waiting for everything to be perfect and clear. They're terrified of messing up, and they need someone else to tell them they're doing okay. But then you have the creator. The creator acts even when things are messy and uncertain. For them, failure isn't the end. It's just information. They don't ask the world what's important. They decide that for themselves.
So, the big question is, how do you become the creator? Well, for that, we need to bring in the big guns, the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche and his radical, really empowering ideas about what humans are capable of.
The foundation of all of this is his concept of the will to power. Now hold on, because this is hugely misunderstood. This is not about dominating other people. Not at all. It's the engine inside all of us that drives us to overcome our own limitations, to get stronger by facing challenges, and to basically create our own order out of the chaos of life. It is the drive to create yourself. And this drive leads to his most famous idea, the Übermensch, or the Overman. Just think of the Übermensch as the ultimate creator. This is the person who stops looking outside, to society, to tradition, for what to value. They look at the messy, chaotic world not with fear, but as a blank canvas, a canvas they get to paint on. And the mindset that fuels all this? It's something Nietzsche called amor fati, a love of one's fate. It means wanting absolutely nothing to be different about your life. And look, this is not about just rolling over and accepting things. It's an active, powerful embrace of everything. The good, the bad, the ugly, and seeing it all as the essential raw material you need to build your masterpiece. Okay, so this all sounds great in a philosophy book, but how do we make it practical? How do we actually start forging our own meaning from the chaos of our lives? All right, here's the playbook. It's a 4-step process. First, and this is a big one, you have to consciously stop searching. Just declare the hunt over. Second, you got to embrace the chaos. That uncertainty you feel, that's not a problem, that's freedom. Third, impose your will. This just means make a choice. Pick something, anything, and commit to it. Get moving. Because purpose doesn't cause action. Action creates purpose. And finally, create your own values. You decide what a good life looks like, and then you live by that code. So if you remember one thing today, let it be this. Your purpose is not a thing you find in the world. It's a thing you build into the world. You do it with every choice, every action, every value you live by. You are the architect. And that brings us right to the end here. This whole way of thinking, it puts all the power and, yeah, all the responsibility right back where it's always been. With you. You are the creator. So, you see, meaning isn't a cosmic secret you have to uncover. It's not a prize you get for winning the scavenger hunt. It's a verdict. It is a judgment that you deliver on your own life by the way you choose to live it. You're the judge, you're the jury, and you are the creator. The search is over. The tools are right here in your hands. The raw material, your life, is all around you. So now there's really only one question left to ask. What's your verdict?